Hey there, adventurers! It's your Video Master Rican. If you wish to listen to our games live, you can join us on Tuesdays at www.twitch.tv/TheGuild Club. Our VODs are available on YouTube 2 days later and on Spotify the following week, and you can see some of our most memorable moments at Instagram and TikTok as well. And now, what you've all been waiting for. Let's step into the timeways, shall we?
Hello, greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to the third session and final session of World of Warcraft, The Sands of Time. We're not for the actual game, but for this timeline on the Sands of Karesh. It will be the final one. We will pick up with a new adventure in 2 weeks' time with a new set of time jumpers. So, this is our Westmarches style game using the TTRPG system Legends in the Mist by Son of Oak and set in the Warcraft universe by Blizzard Entertainment. I, the Guildmaster Aryn, will be your narrator for these bi-weekly adventures in the world of Azeroth and beyond. But before we progress any further, we do have to get a little disclaimer as per usual, so we don't get into trouble, or at least try to. This is an unofficial passion project and love letter from me to the Warcraft universe, using a system that I identify with and that I really enjoy running. Son of Oak is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Blizzard Entertainment. All trademarks, characters, and lore are the sole property of Blizzard Entertainment, Inc., and the game system belongs to Son of Oak Studios respectively. No copyright infringement is intended. If you wish to catch up with our campaigns, we have our latest episode currently available on our YouTube channel. You can find the link below, and we post our VODs 2 days after our live streams. As for announcements, once again, our dear friend MrVerdinsky is still doing the graveyard shift at his workplace, so unfortunately, he won't be able to join us. This Thursday, we will pick up where we left off last week with Curse of Strahd Reloaded, hopefully with everyone present. So catch us at 9:30 p.m. GMT on Thursday for the next step of our journey in the lands of Barovia. And this Friday, the Book of Elrond Syndicate 6 will actually be Syndicate 4, since me and our lore keeper won't be able to join. But the rest of the gang will still be present, so be sure to come and enjoy the shenanigans. So join us for some more Daggerheart goodness this Friday at 9:30 p.m. GMT. Final one, and I'm sorry in advance. The cartographer study will not happen this week again, since once again me and Joe won't be around. I know. Don't beat me up. You can put the pitchforks and torches down, please. But we will certainly come back next week. So here's to that. A reminder, you can submit your artwork in the Guild's Discord server to be featured in our gallery that you can see during our breaks of every stream. And remember, no AI art will be featured. We do not condone it. We support human artists in this house. Don't forget that you can listen to this campaign and all our other games on our Spotify or any other podcast listening platform that you use. We are in a lot of them right now. Link is down below. And we post our podcasts 1 week after our live streams. And now, what you've all been waiting for, let's dive into the timeline, shall we? Hello, my dear players. How is everyone doing?
We good. You.
Some music going on.
We're doing good. I'm trying to stop this one from making a mess.
We're doing good. The world is falling apart all around us, and we don't know what to do. Almost sounds like real life, right?
Is really sonar.
So, does any of you want to recall what happened last session, or shall I do it?
I don't quite remember.
Well, as far as I know, we defeated a shadow, and then I think 5 more showed up. Four more showed up. Four. There was some fighting around, but I managed to do something with a little magic.
Magic and technology.
I got disintegrated.
And we...
Oh, yeah, you did.
You did have some... There was some changes happening.
Turned into a light bulb.
And someone called us away to get other artifacts.
That was a Venari. one of the members of the Revel that works alongside with Locus Walker.
Other artifacts to try and save the city. Let's see if we can save everyone.
That is very much correct. And she also took you to a teleportation circle that will take you to the city-states of Tazavesh, where Locus Walker had requested your presence. With that, you also parted ways with Nazam, who said you'd probably meet if fate so decided. And he departed to one side of the city in order to gather some of his belongings and maybe help where he could. With that, we're going to change scene for a brief moment as we see Locus Walker by himself near a balcony overseeing the city of Tazavesh. Arcane's shield above just sighs into the city air. Are you certain this will work? Locus Walker, you've been through a lot, and I have yet to provide a reason for you not to trust me. The only way for your people to survive the all-devouring, you'll have to leave your home behind. And turns his head away into the room. I am not doubting you. You're speaking about the fate of my people. I'll be changing them forever into whatever ethereal beings we will become. And out of his shadow comes this shape, this humanoid shape of a Kareshi wrapped in ribbons. But instead of the usual arcane energies, it's a darker purple. And yet, you would all live, traveling the great dark beyond in search of a new home, away from the void. And turns to this person and circles them around. And tell me, Harbinger, why would you go so far to go against your master? Why are you helping us? Survival and freedom, of course, dear Locus Walker. Bound, chained to Dimensius as his herald, unable to leave his service lest I be consumed by him. However, by doing this, not only will we be saving your people, but also freeing myself. But in order to save your people, sacrifices must be made. Locus Walker ponders for a moment, turns around, looking at the city of Tazavesh once more. Tell me, as the image pans from Locus Walker into the city streets below, a flash of light just emanates from an alleyway to the side, and 4 individuals appear. Rachel, Shahani, Salhar, and Venari, as you all teleported safely into the city-state of Tazavesh. It seems to be in a better state than the city-state of Manusa. It seems more orderly, although there are signs of rioting here and there, not as much as it was in Manusa. The order seems to be more upheld here. Venari kind of looks around. All right. It seems that we have arrived safely. I believe Locus Walker needs to speak with you, so follow me. We shall wait for him at the hideout. She just starts walking through the city streets. What do you do?
A hideout. Well then, I'm quite curious to see how this goes. He'll start following.
Following?
Shani will follow as well, but still not fully trusting this person.
I think Rachel would be not as excited, but I suppose I will follow.
I also just want to see how this goes. I'm here for the plot.
As you continue through the city streets, there are some Kareshi people on the main streets, some of them just sitting down against the wall. There are some fireplaces lit here and there. It seems to be in a state of, I don't want to say abandonment, because there are still people there, but it's like people have left their homes and started just being on the streets, as if being ready for whatever gruesome fate. But they seem to be getting ready for whatever gruesome fate awaits them from beyond the shield. Honey, you suddenly get this sharp sensation in your head as you see this large orb of this bluish, greenish, almost like a sun of sorts, just whispering, "Shani, honey." And in a flash, you see the Reshi ribbons in your mind. And you see Locust Walker and Venari using the Reshi ribbons alongside someone else that you haven't met yet. This figure seems to be shadowed, just blurred almost in your vision. And you see the Kareshi people one by one being turned into beings of energy, much like Rachel, all wrapped in bandages, emanating the lights below them, the light behind them, but no real body underneath it.
Is this like a vision of what is currently happening, or like future?
You look around, like there are people affected by the wasting, but not to the point as Rachel is at the moment. You, just like you, there are people that have like bandaged parts that kind of emanate that glow, but they still have physical bodies.
Also, in this vision, where they are at the moment, can I recognize like the environment, like
at least the architecture of the buildings around seems to be in one of the city states. You don't really recognize where it might be. I'd say roll me 2d6.
Okay, I got 11.
Ooh, nice.
With an 11, kind of try to focus for a moment and focus on the buildings. Try to, like in your mind's eye, almost try to look around that vision. And look, you've been here a few times, so you recognize the city-state of Tazavesh when you see it. So you're quite certain that it is here.
Now, as I take a moment to process the vision, like I'm getting a little bit behind of the group as we are adding, I say very softly to the group, we need to hurry. They are turning into voids.
No,
we need to hurry.
Just to clarify, that you didn't see them turning into void. See them turning into arcane people like
Okay.
Rachel. Yes. Not void.
Well, so
They're turning like her, point set.
I will say that they are
We
turning.
don't want misinformation in this house.
My bad. So yeah, I say to the party that we need to hurry up. This is not good.
And you say that like low to your party members, or just say it out loud?
I mean, I say it as while I'm trying to recompose myself from the vision. It's under my breath, but it's directed to the party.
Okay. So you all hear this.
Well, I may as well turn to the guide and ask, shall we maybe upgrade to running?
So you say that to Venari?
If they're saying to hurry up.
Venari turns back. I mean, we can make haste. Though I'm fearful that will draw suspicion. But
how about fashionably speed walking then?
A march it is. And you see it just going on a quick march. And it comes to a point where Venari kind of you see her just placing like her hand in front. Wait, and you see some Kreshi guards just patrolling. Salhadar has been busy as of late.
Okay, get off the phone.
Be on your guard. The high priest does not seem very fond of what we're doing. In case you want to get into trouble, lay low and follow me. She continues on. I want you all to roll me 2d6s. This is going to be a detailed roll, and roll 2d6s and add any tags that you think would help you pass by undetected.
What is it?
Undetected.
In the tech end? Ooh.
I mean, I have silence, but I don't think it's meant for that. Yeah, it's on personality.
Also, I can take this one out of here.
Does calm under pressure help?
That one would actually help, yeah. Let me see. I mean, it will basically mean you'll be silent by you, so I think it could apply, yeah.
So it's like +1. Oh, wait,
honestly,
do I still have the
No. You're the
Okay.
despair, no, you're okay. But other thing that could help would be identify hidden weaknesses, since you could probably like identify hidden weaknesses in the guards' marching patterns that would allow you to pass by undetected. As in
Okay.
try to
Yeah.
catch them off guard.
I would
Okay,
say
I will
maybe
do that too.
roll me intangible escape and blink step reflexes.
Yeah, I think those
Okay.
could apply, yeah.
Then I will add 2 to my count.
So it's +2. Yeah.
Yeah, for you it's +2.
Don't
I
know if
even
I have
think
anything else.
that you could even add Quel'Darai archery, to be honest, since I believe that they would be like stealthy enough.
Okay. Then that will be
I got 11.
Same.
Yeah, same.
So to 11s, what about you, Lazulli?
I managed to get max, so +1, 13.
Damn.
I'm never going to do this again.
Damn.
Enjoy.
Okay, even though the guards are on alert, you still manage to pass by undetected, sticking to the shadows, sticking to alleyways. And eventually Venari just comes to this building, and she looks around, kind of does 3 taps on the door, like left, top, right. You see 3 runes of arcane magic just glowing, and this line of energy just glowing around the frame of the door. It just opens. Right, inside we go. And as you walk inside, takes us up some stairs. Eventually, we arrive at this room, just sparse room, just some chairs, a table. And as you arrive, he just turns to you. Make yourselves comfortable. Live Lucas Walker. We'll be here soon.
Don't.
As she leaves to one of the side rooms, leaving you all alone for the moment. What do you do?
It's
Honey.
just a simple room.
It's just a simple room. Yeah, there's like some windows, but nothing much. But Shahani, that vision still like keeps playing. Not as if an active vision, it's just in your memory, just going around. And sometimes your span of attention kind of focuses on the blurred figure that you didn't quite catch their features.
Well, Shahani will step forward and turn to the group and say, "So I had another vision while we were walking up here. They are turning people like Rochelle," and like Shahani just points at Rochelle. "They are hopeless, and we need to help them. I don't know how to get there, but I need to share you this information that we need to act soon. I don't know how to get there. Or even what to do."
Shouldn't we tell Locust Walker about this vision of yours?
The one you saw was Locust Walker.
Yeah.
The one you saw was Locust Walker.
Yes.
And Venari.
Yes.
The thing is, we don't know where they are.
We can't. The ones I saw in my memory were Venari and Locus Pocus, so I don't think they can help with that. I hope you understand what this means. We are either being led into a trap, or we will be forced to help or something, but this is not good.
In that vision, anything identifying where they were at? Maybe we could narrow it down?
Shahani will scratch their head, like trying to recall the faint memory still lingering. I saw... It was lakes or river, you said?
No, not lakes or rivers. In the city of Tazavesh. You just saw the architecture and I've been here before. A few times.
I recall you talking about like architecture and city, but I don't know why I heard you talking about lakes or river. I don't know. Hey.
Maybe you just want a vacation.
Yeah.
He's up for a lake episode.
No.
No, please. They say, yes, there is this architecture is very familiar to me. I believe I've been there before. I just don't know exactly the place, like the building they are performing this, not the ritual, but these transformations. Do we have a map of any sorts, DM? Like, we don't.
Not really.
Okay.
I was thinking, I've helped build a lot of buildings. Would I have an idea where this is? That's why I was asking for any details on it.
You helped build most of the stuff in Manusa, but you're not in Manusa anymore. Whoever built Tazavesh was someone else entirely, so you don't really have... you kind of shared knowledge here and there with other firesmiths, but your knowledge is limited when you're not in your aquarium, let us say, your fish out of your bowl.
We say we try to find a map.
And
the handphone is true, so...
As you say that, Shahani, you just see this flashing lights right below your neck as the sound of arcane energy just vibrates. And you see like this sort of energy blade just in front of your neck. And someone with an arm extended out of the shadow wraps around them, arcane energy pulsating beneath them. And you hear...
Oh, yeah.
You hear a voice. No, who are you? And how did you find this place?
First of all, led here, not found.
Can I react with my no hesitation threat? The tag, I mean.
How do you want to react to it?
I want to quickly grab my sword as well. But like not pointing, but like as a reflex. Like getting it
so
out.
you just want to unsheath your sword,
yeah.
Right? Okay. So you unsheath your sword. I'd say you don't need to roll. You can just just step back and sheath your sword and just point it at the person. And you see this Kareshi hood up, some sort of cowl with two apparatus on top of his forearms. One of them turned off. The other has this energy blade. Looks very sharp and pointy, just coming out of it. And kind of points you at you. What do you know about what Lucas Walker is doing?
Oh, why should I lend you that information?
Because you barged into a building that belongs to the Revel, and I certainly don't know who you are.
Again,
we don't know who you are either.
Okay.
That means I'm doing a good job. And Rachel, you see someone else coming from one of the hallways to the side. Easy, Kaiveza. They are guests of Lucas Walker in Venari. And you see this female-looking Kareshi covered in bandages. Her voice is soft, friendly. She approaches you, Rachel, notices your features as a full-waisted Kareshi, and she nods in with this understanding, compassionate look as somebody that also went through the same. And my name is Kryson. This one is Kiveza. As it was said, we are members of the Revel. We are an organization of important members of the Kareshi people that seek the best for our people, which at the time doesn't seem that we have a lot of options. And I know, she turns to you, Shahani, I know you have questions. You are an oracle, are you not?
Yes. That'll be right.
Lucas Walker has also been hearing the voices of the world, even though he's not an oracle himself.
You know who that happened?
I would like to tell you, but doesn't really know. The voice just came to him one night, and it was through that voice that he decided to create the arcane shields around the city-states. It gave him the knowledge to protect our people against the void. However, it turned out that it changes forever.
Well, that would make sense with the vision I had earlier. Jahani just signs deeply and sits down, grabs a stool, and sits down, her shield comes down as well. You see, I had this very faint vision of Hocus Pocus.
Hocus
Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus.
Lucas Walker.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus is right.
Turning innocent people into this matter that they cannot defend themselves. They are hopeless and helpless. So I truly believe that he is not very of a protector anymore.
The idea my partner came up with was because of me. As you can see, the wasting is already taking all of my body, as well as your friend right there. Our world is more surely than not doomed to fall. And through analyzing my condition and the voice, he understood that this condition that affects some of us is in fact a blessing hidden, because we unshed our biological skin, become beings of pure energy. We don't need to sleep, to eat, to breathe. We can survive our world being destroyed and travel the stars in search of a safe haven. It will grant us and our people a future to look forward to.
But is it, how right can it be to transform innocent people that have no saying into it?
These people also had no say in being devoured by a otherworldly being. It's either we turn everyone or let them fall to whatever that creature is. I understand where you're coming from. I truly do. But eventually, everyone inside the shields will turn. This will just be a means of accelerating that process before we are destroyed, in order to give us time to flee.
Very well. How you suggest we fight whatever that thing is? I don't seem swords will do the trick.
Seems that Lucas Walker has come up with the plans in regards to that. That's why you were called here today, such as me and my friend over here were also called. And Rachel, you see Chryson approaching you. Seems your wasting was quite recent. Are you feeling okay?
Besides the weirdness of not really feeling my body as it used to be, I suppose I am.
And you like, in the back of your mind, as Isolde, you kind of like, it's like feeling the ghost arm, but that's the rest of the body. So like ghost pain all over my body. I don't have a body. Shit.
We claim oopsie daisies.
And after a while, you'll see Kiveza just unsheathing turning off the energy blade, just going into the corner next to a window, leaning over, looking outside. And Salhar, there's something in the back of your mind that just keeps looking at those energy blades, vambraces that Kiveza has, that you're just, those look so cool.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare one of those, would you?
Kiveza turning to you. Unfortunately, I don't.
Can I study it?
Kiveza turning to Grayson. She just give him a chance. I'm pretty sure they are trustworthy folk. Kiveza just, don't break it. Takes the vambrace, hands it to you. It's just this, this C-shaped golden ring with this crystal floating at the center of it, with this vambrace attached to the bottom part of the shape. Make sure that it sticks to your arm.
Cool. Again, he'll be very careful with it, but
you're just
he's like a kid in a candy store.
You don't really know how it activates, but you just turn it around. Just appreciate the craftsmanship.
Very much appreciate it.
Do you just tinker with it for a bit, or?
Again, he'll be very careful with it, like he was told, but I think he's tinkering with it, just trying to see what it does. You just feel Yuji you just see Yuji in the back of your mind, just taking mental notes. The thing is, it's a mix of the two on this, because it's a blade. So it does interest the sister too. the mechanics interests the boy. So I think they agree on this one.
Kind of, as you tinker around, kind of your hand suddenly just rubs on a certain part of the vambrace, and it just blood shoots out, and the UC professor just, please be careful, because if you get cut by that, it will not be pretty.
I know. It's just cool, okay?
Right. Very well. And some time passes. Or just there, waiting for a moment. And after a while, tell me just what do you fellas just do to pass the time as you wait?
I think I'll just be adjusting the strings of my bow, like, for the 100th time.
I know what Salhar is doing. He's already entertained.
No. Oh, no.
I'm a Jedi, Mom!
Look
at this cool trick. Slices a seat.
Sahani will check if there's any books that may talk about like astral creatures or beings, as I have a tag called Forbidden Archives Access. I don't know, what that would do.
That's more used like to access like forbidden areas in libraries, but given that the Revel is a sort of underground organization that is composed of the majority of the most important figures to the Kareshi, I'd say they would probably have some knowledge.
Okay.
Just stored around. So you just take your time, read some stuff. You don't really find any registered sources from your people, but you do find some studies made by Locust Walker when it comes to the Void. And
okay.
As you just take a look, you read about it for a while. There are very loose notes. It's not it's like he has just been taking notes of whatever he finds. They are not like organized in any specific way. But you read that the voice is a force, a cosmic force that is situated outside the barriers of reality. And it seems to be an antithesis of another force. And their very essence drives them to consume. They don't really have a specific hierarchy, because usually their hierarchy means that the strong devour the weak. And very loosely, that's what you catch from it. So basically this, whatever this is that's attacking your world, it's not from reality itself. It's from beyond it. It's a force that predates your world and probably the great dark beyond that surrounds it.
Okay, I will be wanting to share this piece of information with Rachel. Like I get up near Rachel and just hand her the book. I found this piece of information about the Void.
I'll grab it and take a look.
You just take a look. Just go through the same notes, same knowledge. And as you go through it, you also notice that usually the leaders of this force, the ones in charge, let us say, Locust Walker has called them Void Lords. And the creature that is now trying to consume your world is one of said void lords called Dimensius, the All-Devouring.
Well, by the looks of it and by the name of this void lord, it is not good news. And I feel like we cannot deal with this alone.
Yeah, I figured. And Shani will think for a bit. Well, we are waiting for Lucas Walker so he can, well, at least inform us how to deal with this, but I don't know how long we can wait.
And, as you say that, you hear a voice coming from down some stairs. You won't have to wait long. I am here. As you see, Lucas Walker, same person you saw before he sent you to the sewers. And we're going to leave it here to take a break. So stay there, 5-10 minutes, we'll be right back. So, see you in a bit, guys. We are back.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. So, with that, Lucas Walker shows up in the room, accompanied by Vanari. It is a pleasure to meet you all once again, and I'm glad that you are all safe. And it turns to you, Rachel. I wouldn't say unscathed because, well, but as Chryson said, it's a blessing in disguise. I want to thank you all for coming here today. Please take a seat, and you can see Chryson and Kiveza pushing some chairs for everyone. Kind of sits down. And Salhar, you see Kiveza just turning to you, extending their hand.
Damn it. Fine. He'll give it back.
Can takes it back on the arm again. And you see Lucas Walker just looking outside. I understand you must have questions. Especially you, Shahani, you being an oracle. I understand that your visions might be knocking on the doors of your mind from time to time. Correct?
That would be correct, yes.
The reason I came up with such drastic measures is because they are the only way to keep our people safe. But I cannot say that I was guided to this by my own volition. The voice of the world guided me here, same way as it does you. I am no oracle. I do not know why the voice of Karesh started talking to me. Usually that was something that happened to just you, the oracles. But it warned me of Dimentia's arrival long before it walked into our doorstep. And eventually started speaking to every Kareshi, or at least those who would listen, the pleas of our dying world. It was through the voice that I learned about the Reshi ribbons and their locations. It was through the voice that I created the shields. I understand that what I ask seems to be hard to accept. After all, I'm asking our people to shed their mortal skins and be transformed into ethereal beings of arcane energies. But it is the only way that we can survive this endeavor.
I would not be very fond of your decision, but if you think it truly can help everyone, so be it.
We will be able to traverse the stars, searching for a safe place away from the void, away from danger. Somewhere new to start all over again.
Well, we don't have many other options, if any.
Exactly. Options are scarce at the moment. There was
Yes.
also something that has been bothering my mind. Venari has told me that High Priest Salhadar, leader of the Kareshi, also part of the Revel, has been gathering some of the Urashi ribbons. We do not know why. We thought that he was on board with this decision. We all convened with this information, but he said he needed time to think. I decided to take the initiative and started gathering some of the unused Urashi ribbons myself, until Venari noticed that the High Priest has been doing the exact same. He hasn't told us anything. He hasn't even talked to us since then. But there's something strange in his actions. And suddenly outside, you start hearing not a commotion, but people talking. And as you go to the window, you see Kiveza just looking outside. Do any of you get up and look, or?
I'll check. I'm confused on what the hell's going on.
Yes, I'll check too. I'll grab my shield.
Go to the window, you see some Kareshi just gathering. You hear that the High Priest is addressing the people in but a moment. We were told to gather at the city center. Tell everyone. And you see some of them dispersing, starting to spread the word. And you see Locus Walker kind of narrowing, like what's left of his eyes just under the bandages. I don't like the sound of that.
Yes, that probably isn't part of the plan, I assume.
It's not part of our plan, for sure.
So what do we do?
I'd say let's go to the city center. But pure wits about you, stay on guard. I don't know what might happen. And you see Kiveza just tightening the van braces on their forearms, pulling the hood down, and just walking outside. And
again.
As they leave, do you all follow?
Yes, Shahani will follow behind, making sure her shield is also...
Well, I'll keep my stuff close.
She would also follow.
No, wait. Lazulli, I think we can hear each other from your side.
I thought it was getting crazy for a second.
The voices.
The voices. Oh no, the voices are affecting me in real life.
I was saying, I just will make sure my shield is right up to my back, and I'm already grabbing my sword as I head out, as well following you.
Okay. So as you get your stuff, kind of go down the stairs, get outside. Kiveza just looking around, starting to walk. Bryson, her hand holding on to Locus Walker's hand as they leave. You three leave. You do not see Venari, and you go through the city streets of Tazavesh. People are starting to gather with a mix of, how should I put this, curiosity and not fear, but concern. And as they all gather, you look up, you see the main spire of the city of Tazavesh balcony just a few feet above, and you see High Priest Salhadar, accompanied by 2 other, as he just looks at his people. Everyone just muttering, city center, looking at him, trying to understand what he might say. And raises his hand. My people of Tazavesh, of Manusa, people all around Karesh that still draw breath. Our fate is at hand. We have endured much. Our greatest test has yet to come. And we would have to put aside our differences and unite. And you see Kiveza just looking at the 2 people next to the high priest. It's Bilal and the Soul Scribe, and also part of the revel. And they turn to Locus Walker. We think we were betrayed. A splitting. Locus Walker says nothing, just looks at the high priest. And as he does, as such, I will no longer serve as your high priest. And takes off his priest head adornment. And you see the one that Kiveza called Soul Scribe just placing another headpiece, resembling a crown of sorts. What you need is not a priest, it's a leader. And thus, I declare myself High King of Karesh. It kind of looks at the people, some of them just nodding in agreement, others kind of bit on the iffy side. Hear some muttering, some whispers. I mean, it was actually the most... He was already our spiritual leader, so I guess it makes sense. And some other whispers just... I really don't know if I want him as king. I'm not so sure. And you hear him just waving his hand. As I said, at this moment, we have to put aside our differences and unite. For among you are those who have been conspiring not only against me, but against you all, my people. And he points towards where you are, specifically at Locus Walker.
Maybe.
Locus Walker and his allies. Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that Shahani will quite slowly start to take out her sword, like in preparation to anything.
Okay. And you do that, and he points to Locus Walker. Locus Walker, the engineer of the shields using the Rashi ribbons, and his allies have intentionally caused the wasting. They are the ones responsible for turning you into these ethereal beings that are not Kareshi. They are responsible for the sickness that now affects our people. And as my first order, it turns to the Soul Scribe. Just see this Kareshi already also fully bandaged with this helmet on their head. Seize them. And you see...
fashionable exit.
You see a lot of these Kareshi, people that have been suffering with the wasting, just turning from his fearful, concerned looks, turning to your group with rage and hatred.
Oh boy.
As they turn to you and start going after you. What do you do?
Okay. So,
It's a good time to dip.
I mean, I will get to defend myself, so I will use my tags. I have fighting without fear, in no hesitation, and endurance beyond purpose. So I will use those 3 to defend myself. I draw my shield from my back and just like put it on in front of me I'm like this.
Okay.
While I'm ranging my sword and go like, come at me.
All right. So you stand your ground with you. You see Chryson and Kiveza just also weapons drawn. Kiveza just both blades erupting from their forearms, just awaiting the encroaching mob. And you see Chryson turning to Locus Walker. Run now. We'll hold them off. And you see Venari showing up from between the mob and from behind you and grabbing Locus Walker and starting to run. Aside from Shahani, does anyone else from you stay to fight the mob, or is anyone accompanying Locus Walker on his retreat?
I think it's a good time to retreat, honestly.
I think it's the best to run. I have the staff and I can do some shields. Could I make a shield around us so I can at least defend us while we run?
Okay.
Keep the mob away?
I'd say, let me check. So this fresh inspires me. Okay. I'm going to say make me a detailed roll using the all-purpose magic tool.
Mm-hmm.
And the hard light barrier weaving. So that's +2.
Can I just say that even that goes well, Shahani will not run away.
Okay.
11.
Okay. So you do manage to create some you just do some motion with your staff. You kind of envelop. You envelop yourself. Rachel, you envelop everyone that's fleeing with the shield?
I would probably we need to run. If we get to an alley, I can cut them off, but we need to stay together.
I'm going nowhere. And Shahani, just rolling your elbows back.
Getting
prepared.
You see Locus Walker just holding your arms all hard. Chryson and Kivez are with her. She'll be all right. Come on.
All right.
So you get your shield?
I'll keep the shield up for as long as I can until we at least get to a narrow place. I will probably take whatever is in the environment to throw it in the way when we do get to a place where we can run.
Okay.
It's temporary, but maybe it could buy us time.
You just rush through the encroaching mob, just shield around everyone. People are trying to throw stuff at you, beating on your shield, trying to strike it with weapons. You just see the energy rippling all around each of you. Just meanwhile, as you flee, there's Kiveza, Chryson, and Shahani. Shahani, you stand with these two. Kiveza just slices one of the attackers as they approach them with a weapon. Strikes another. Chryson doesn't really go for the kill, just parries some hits and just hits these people with some attacks to either knock them unconscious or at least try to take the fight out of them. Meanwhile, one of the people that's coming from the mob is already going to throw you with a strike with their unarmed hands, going for a punch. What do you do?
I will try to knock them over with my shield, and try to elbow their face. Yeah,
Okay, then roll me 2d6 and add whichever tag you believe applies.
Okay, so I will I will use the fighting without fear and no hesitation. So
Okay.
+2. I got a 9.
You got a 9. Okay. With a 9, it's a success with a consequence. So
oh no.
You do manage to shield yourself from the hits and you kind of push the person away. But right from behind the person, 2 others arrive and they try to grab your arm, which they can. So you are now restrained. So I'm going to give you a restraint of 2. So every time you try to flee, you have a flee or just move in general, try to attack something, you have a -2.
Okay.
However, seeing that one of them just was just pushed back, some people are thinking twice before going after you. But now that you are restrained, another person is going to also try to hit you. Now that you are grappled by someone else, what do you do?
Well, I will use my sword and try to attack them by slashing. I will use endurance beyond purpose. So
Okay.
would that be like -1? Because
you can the more positive tags you add, you can, as long as it just covers. So
also, no, I will use that. So -1. Is that correct? I got a 2.
Oh no!
Did you go next?
That's not going to be good. There's still there's still a little bit.
Wow. You know what?
Okay,
you know what? I die. Bye.
You know what? You just get punched 2 times by someone as you try to swing your sword, but one of the other Kareshi are just grabbing onto your arm. So I'm gonna give you a wounded 2.
Damn shit. I'm getting knocked.
We told you to not stay.
You just feel like your bones, at least the part that is not transformed into arcane energy, just cracking from the hits. And you see Kiveza and Chryson just trying to keep off the rest of the mob. While this is happening, Rachel and Salhar, you are running through the city streets. And eventually you arrive at one of the alleyways that Salhar was looking for. You manage to just escape the mob, and your shields kind of block their passage further on this alleyway. Salhar, what do you do as the mob is just coming after you from the entrance of this alleyway?
I wanted to find a narrow street so that we could escape and use any stands, boxes, anything environmental to make a barricade or something. They may throw it down, but it would at least buy us some time for them to lose sight of us, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna say your shield is already keeping them at bay in this alleyway that you're in, because they really can't go around since your shield kind of covers most of the area. So you just start pushing over some crates down, some stalls. You wait for everyone to just pass over it, just throw some stuff there. And I'm going to say you and Rachel roll me 2d6s plus any tag that you think might help in your escape.
That would be intangible escape. And I suppose blink step reflexes.
Okay.
I'm not sure
okay,
what
this one's so bad. And that would be a 10.
Okay, 10.
I guess the calm under pressure helps.
You have the calm under pressure. You could, I'd say, it is a bit of a stretch, but I'll allow it. You could also use complex problem solving, I'd say.
Okay, so +2.
So +2, yeah.
Okay. It's a 9, so +2, I guess it's an 11 again.
Okay, so a 10 and an 11, you guys do manage to just get some stalls, some crates just strewn across the floor, manage to weave through the debris. Locust Walker is going with Venari, and you just hear Venari yelling over the shouts of the people. I managed to get the Reshi ribbons, the rest of them that Salhadar was gathering. We can do it. We need to do it right now. And Locust Walker turns. I don't know if you can see it, but we are not in a good place to do it. We have danger behind us. And Venari turns around, sees the people. Follow me. And continues forward, turns into one of the alleyways. And Rachel, as you are running, you hear a voice. Allow me to help. As you see not arcane energies, but covering your escape, you see this purplish, smokish energy just erupting in this wall of shadow. This wall of shadow just erupts, covering your escape. And you almost see from the corner of your eye this ethereal, trashy-looking being with bandages and everything else, but not glowing in arcane light as you are. Whatever is under those bandages seems to be dark, almost as dark as the shadow that just showed up to block the advance of the people. And as you look, disappears.
Think we're getting help? Not quite sure from what?
The energy you just saw, if you could call it energy, is very similar to the creatures you just fought on the sewers a while ago.
Exactly. My brain says not sure from what, because those types of things are not supposed to help us.
And as you continue on through the city streets, time passes. And after a while, Chahani, I'm going to ask you to roll me 2d6s. No, not 2d6. Okay, roll me 2d6s 2 times, basically.
Okay. I rolled 7.
7.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to say that you managed to get out of the encroaching mob with the help of Kaiveza and Chryson, as they kind of deal with the mob's advance. But you are now at Wounded 4.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, actually no, Wounded 4, Wounded 3, let's say.
Thanks, DM.
I'm a benevolent god.
Thank you, kind God.
Not on the computer.
And as you arrive, you see Locust Walker, you see Venari, and Rachel, and Salhar. You were just being carried by Kiveza, like your arm over their shoulder, as they just take you through the alleys. As you arrive,
Lucky.
you see Locust Walker just turn to your part of the group. Okay, all right. We need to do it now. Bryson, Kiveza, you need to leave. I will need help to make this work. But unfortunately, I cannot put Bryson in danger and Kiveza. You really don't have any knowledge when it comes to type of things, so just take care of her and run. And he turns to Sar and Shahani. You two can work with magic, so I might need your help with this. I'm going to say, Rachel, we need to turn our people into something like Rachel. And there's Rachel, I need you to cover for us. You can attack people from a distance, so just try to keep them at bay while we do this. And you see Chryson just holding Locust Walker's hand. Don't die. You need to return. He kind of just nods. And he and Venari just start pulling the Reshi ribbons out of this objects, like a small compartment, as the one that Venari just caught one of them in when she met you first. And as they do, Rachel, you see the figure that helped your escape just showing themselves behind Locust Walker, as if being pulled out of his shadow. Well, it seems our plan was not as subtle as we would like. And you see Locust Walker just going, please help. We are running out of time. And you see this person just looking at you, Rachel, just waving. Right. You there, dear. Keep an eye out. Shoot everyone that you see it's coming after us. You too. I'm going to need you to attune your gifts to the ritual. Specifically you. What's your name again? And she turns to you, Salhar.
Salhar, at your service.
Great. The staff that you have, try to attune it to the ritual. And you just see this person starting to weave their hands around the gathered Reshi ribbons. You see the arcane energies just crackling with power. And as that happens, Locust Walker also starts doing the same. Venari also. And I need Salhar and Shahani to do me roll. I'd say Shahani, you can add the frequency tuning rituals.
Okay.
But so frequency tuning rituals, Salhar, you can add the all-purpose magic tool, the complex problem solving, and the scepter of the twin suns.
So +3. Come on, baby. I also saw her kind of mumbles to himself, all right. As he pushes back his shoulders. I've done this before. Should it be hard? As he's kind of accidentally already turned someone.
Yep, that happened.
It's an 11 +3.
Happens to everyone.
Okay, as you just weave the energies, Shahani, you start to falter, maybe due to exhaustion, maybe because of your wounds. There's something that pushes you a bit above your capabilities. And you look to the side, you see the shadowy Kareshi just nodding at you. You don't really see facial features, but you can almost feel there was a smile, like this tricking smile towards you as you kind of push yourself forward. But eventually you kind of grow exhausted as your energy gets pulled into the Reshi ribbons. Salhar, you point your staff there. You just try to concentrate all the power that's coming out of the people going for this ritual, as you try to focus it on the Reshi ribbons. While this is happening, Isolde, Rachel, you see an armed guard just coming out of the one of the streets to the side, looking at you, seeing all of you just there, and just shouting. It just starts charging towards you. What do you do?
I would like to shoot to his feet to freeze it in place.
Shoot his knee!
I'm not gonna kill anyone. I'm just gonna stop you from being a problem.
Hey, shooting his knee doesn't kill him.
I took an arrow in the knee. So
it would stop him.
You can use Renvinder, Ice Arrows, innate archery skills, Squelderay archery, and adaptive archer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
Surely. Oh my god, that's actually pretty good. Wait. 14. Wait, 14.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn. All right. So
14 house.
you shoot your arrow. Not only do you freeze him in place, you also create this wall of ice that covers the street from one side to the other, while he just is there, stuck in place, arms and like legs out, just tries to free himself. And you just hear in your mind, just good job, as this is happening.
Phil just looks around like, what the fuck?
You, Rachel, you do not feel this, but Salhar and Shahani certainly, as the ritual starts reaching its climax, you just start feeling the remnants of your skin just peeling and crackling with arcane energy below it, your flesh turning into pure magic as the wraps that you already have on parts of your body just start wrapping and wrapping and wrapping as your body starts to pulsate in this arcane energy. Locus Walker is still focusing on it and turns to Venari and then turns to you. I could have told you about this, but even though we are free, we really can't afford having Dimensius followers anywhere else. So this has to be done. And as you look like through the wall of ice to the side, you see the people start to gather as they all start being subjected to the process of the wasting, peeling skin, arcane lights, just being turned. You hear screams. You hear screams of agony that suddenly afterwards start to fall into silence as people start to notice that they are okay. Alive, but not Kareshi anymore. And as Locus Walker starts concluding the spell, as you look up, you could already see cracks forming on the shield from when the High King addressed the people. But now you start to see pieces of it just disintegrating. And you look up and you see that gigantic shape now fully visible. This unending void being just staring down at you as its hand just goes towards the shield. The ritual concludes and you feel the ground crack.
Uh-oh.
And right under your feet, cracks start to form. Arcane energy starts to erupt from under the cobblestone floors of the city. Buildings start to fall. The shield shatters completely. Void energies from outside the city start to gather, clashing against the arcane magic that's releasing from under the street as the world starts to fall apart.
Oh.
The very shape of the planet cracks. And
we need to
in
move.
this flash of light that blinds all of you, the planet explodes.
Uh-oh.
And with it, Dimensius is shattered into thousands of pieces as you feel yourselves being thrown, still alive, but thrown across the great dark beyond. You look around, you see stars, you see other distant planets,
Shit.
other suns, as you are traveling in speeds that you never thought possible. Looking back at your destroyed world and also the shattered menace that once tried to devour it. And you feel your consciousness being pulled back as Darthalia, Isolde, Yugi, and Mika are just pulled through the sands of time back to the present. You just come thrown out of this sand-like bronze portal as Chromie is there. Just, Well, that was faster than expected. Is everyone all right?
Mika looks up before just going, let's do it again!
I was just like looking at her arms to make sure, like, okay, I have a body now.
Yep, you have a body now.
I have a body now, okay.
Darthalia will, like, just pout at her body, be like, oh, I thought it was this time. Cursed be.
Nosdormo approaching. I've been watching you as you traveled the timeline. Unfortunately, the fate of the Kareshi is not one so easily changed. But you did manage to experience it, their own perspective. That is invaluable experience when it comes to fighting the void should something like that ever threaten Azeroth.
Well, you just pipe up. It could have been worse. We could have died.
Well, I wish we had.
Rest assured, Darthalia, your time will come eventually.
Darthalia will just sigh and go like, yeah, I heard it many times.
Meanwhile, Isolde, Dimitri has already went ahead. He got here first than you all. Rest assured he arrived safe and sound.
Just nods.
Anyways, I'd like you to take some time to rest. There will be other timelines to visit. I will call for you one day. Right now, I will send others. Rest well, and thank you. Your aid was invaluable. That kind of bows to you, and Promi just does a very flamboyant bow, just and you see the tiny gnome just leave with Nosdormu, and that leaves you alone. What are you doing as you wait for your next task? Or what would you like to be doing as you wait?
Yuji and Mika just start bantering. Do you think we're gonna share a body next time again, or do you think you're gonna be separate? Yuji just looks over and asks, do you wanna bet? Mika does not wait as she says, I bet my dessert for a week.
I'm just trying to picture Mika just going, hey, can you make me a pair of those blades the other dude had?
Yuji just goes, I'm definitely gonna try.
Okay, Darthalia.
Darthalia is just, definitely be waiting for that next time that she can get to die eventually. Like, this was just, not it. It was like, yikes, like, she'll just hang around, sit somewhere, take off their shield, and just polish their sword. So maybe next time she will fight like a true fighter.
Hey, Rachel, Isolde, sorry.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am exhausted, so I'll take my leave and rest. Some of you are way too energetic for what just happened.
Some of you looks at the twins.
Okay.
Mika would immediately say, exhausted, I'm just getting started. I'm gonna beat up some recruits in the training room. And she starts running off.
It's always just like, I need a drink. A very strong one.
Yuji meanwhile says, I'm gonna watch her beat up people, as he walks off with a book in hand.
With that, we arrive at the end of the Sands of Karesh timeline, as you all witnessed the fates of the world of Karesh and the Kareshi people, now known as the Ethereal, or the Brokers, depending on what happened to each side of them. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed playing. I hope you guys enjoyed the system. It's I'm still a bit green when it comes to running it, but I'm trying to get there. Okay,
I think it was really fun.
Thank you.
Fun.
But
the twins are a strange pair. Yeah.
You think?
You think? They're very high energy.
Mika at least is. Yuji is a little more mellowed out.
So yeah.
Read.
Thank you all so much for watching today's session. You can find, if you wish to watch our sessions, you can find them on YouTube or you can listen to them on Spotify. And don't forget to join us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky to keep up with some of our best moments. And for all our subscribers, if you wish to watch today's VOD, you can do it right now here on Twitch. So yeah, and we'll see you on Thursday for Curse of Strahd, where Bio will be playing. And then you won't be seeing me on Friday, but the rest of the Syndicate 6 will be here, except for Joel, because Joel will also be with me. And yeah, so see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Treats.